Hey there, it's Stephanie Treasure, online marketing strategist and business mentor. And today in this live stream, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to power up your live stream strategy and gain visibility, connection, and clients. I'm really happy that you're joining me. It is Tuesday, the day that I am recording this live. And I go live every single Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time to share with you what's working to make your business profitable, to gain more visibility, to show up as an expert, to connect deeper with your following, to grow that following, and to enroll more clients so that you can have a more profitable business and realize, or while realizing, less overwhelm as well as more time freedom in your life. So thank you so much for joining me, even as you're watching the replay, if that is the case with you. As you're joining me and you're tuning in to hear about the 3 ways to power up your live stream strategy and gain more visibility, connection, and clients, please let me know that you're here. Many times I go live and I'm on the interwebs and cyberspace, and I'm not quite sure if this is coming across, but I do get reassured because I see people tuning in on the replay. Persons will make mention when I do speak to members of my audience of the live streams that I do. But if you're here watching me on the replay or live, do let me know that you're here. Just simply say hi in the comment section. Although I would like to hear a little bit more than that. If you can let me know where you're logging in from and tell me what you do. I know that I reach all parts of the world. I'm right now streaming from Jamaica, and I have people joining me from the places that I know of, various parts of the US, various parts of Canada, various parts of the UK, as well as parts of Australia, parts of the African continent. Let me see, where else? Parts of the Caribbean. So I'd like to know where you're joining me from. Go ahead and post that below, or different parts of Europe as well. I have persons, and I've had clients in Finland, in Italy, and I have persons joining me from Bulgaria as well. So let me know where you're logging in from, and I'd love to hear what kind of work that you do. So go ahead and share with me what you do, and you can put that in the comments below. Share with me your title, or a little bit about your work, right? So you know about me. I'd like to hear more about you as well. And as I go through today's live stream, right, and I'm going to be sharing with you live stream strategy. So I'm doing a live stream about live stream strategy, as it's one of the ways that I have found to really create a deeper connection with my audience. And I encourage my clients to use this medium to create that connection as well, because the reason why you want connection, the reason why you want to develop a relationship with your audience, the reason why you want to create that know, like, and trust factor with your following is that people tend to buy from and work with persons that they know, like, and trust. And one of the ways that you can deepen that connection is through live stream content, right? Short of connecting in real time, in real life, at an event or conference or something, the next best is through live stream and video content. So I'm going to be sharing with you in this live stream, I'm going to be sharing with you, or what I hope that you'll discover and learn, is the live stream strategy that can catapult your visibility and expert status. I'm going to share with you a fun and creative way to pull your audience in and build that connection and love factor. And I'm going to be sharing with you a power tip to fill your bank of live stream content ideas, right? So tune in and let me know if that's something that you want to hear about, something that means much to you. And if you can see where I'm coming from as it relates to using live streams to really connect deeper with your audience in order to bring on more clients, as well as better clients who truly connect with you, get your message, are not going to haggle on investment, and are going to really show up and do the work. All right. So if any of that resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. I do see that one person has commented so far. Hi there, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining in, for joining me on this live stream. Lisa is a virtual expert, and she is coming to you from South Carolina in the United States. So thank you so much, Lisa, for joining me, and thank you for commenting as well. So jumping in with today's content, right? And actually, let me, just to keep us on track, I'm going to put the title on the screen here. All right, so we're talking about 3 ways to power up your live stream strategy and gain visibility, connection, and clients, right? So let me share with you just some quick facts, right? A couple of facts. People tend to process video and images faster than text-based content. So most likely, if you're joining me here, you're on either Facebook or YouTube. Those are the 2 places where I'm live streaming this right now, right? And most likely, if you're in business, you have a presence for your business on Facebook. You've developed some kind of a business page, and you should be sharing content on that platform so that people can, you know, see that your business is generating content. There's some activity going on. You're working with clients. They can hear some tips about what you do, and you know, get some best practices information, as well as information on how they can contact you and work with you. However, when you're sharing content, what you're going to find, right, is that the content that are either images or videos tend to get more engagement, get more views, get more interaction. And the more engagement and interaction that you get on your page is the more that Facebook will show that page in the news feeds of your followers who have liked your page and look to hear from you. It is a fact that persons will like your Facebook page or join your Facebook group. I have a group, and some of you are tuning in from my Facebook group. It is a fact that Facebook is not quite showing that content as much as we'd like, right? We'd like for, as soon as everybody signs on to Facebook and they're scrolling through their news feed, your content shows right up and they can see your latest post or video or text or whatever you share, and they can interact with that. But the fact is that that's not the case. Facebook tries to create a user experience that allows the user to see the things that mean much to them, that they interact with most. So if they are not interacting with your page on a regular basis, even though they have liked it, they're going to see less and less of your content. However, if they engage with your page, as you put content out there and they interact with it, they'll continue to see your content more. So if there's a reason, if you are seeing, for instance, my content in its numbers, you know, almost every time you log on and you're seeing whatever new I've posted, it's because you have engaged in some meaningful way with my content, whether on my page or in my Facebook group. And so to increase that engagement, right, to increase the times that your content gets shown, you want to post as much images as possible, and certainly as much video and live streams as possible, right? It doesn't mean that every second of the day you should be posting this kind of content, but whatever is your schedule of how you're posting content, try to incorporate images and video as much as possible, specifically as I'm referring to in this live stream content, right? So that's a fact. The other fact is that people will spend 3 times longer viewing live stream content than pre-recorded video content, right? People will spend more time watching live stream content, 3 times more, than pre-recorded video content, right? Video has its place. I'm not saying that doing videos does not grow your business. I do videos for my business that are pre-recorded as well. But the live stream content gets viewed much longer, and the longer that you have your watchers or your followers viewing, the more chances they have to engage and interact, and the more times your content will show in their newsfeed, right? So I've made a strong case here for doing live stream content in case you were not already sold. And what I want to share with you is how to really fine-tune that strategy in today's live stream, where I'm going to be talking to you about 3 ways to power up your live stream strategy and gain visibility, connection, and clients. Another fact, right, before I go into the content, is that live videos get more shares they get more comments and interactions than those that are no longer live, right? So tune in with me as I share these 3 different ways to power up your live stream strategies. And as I go through them, let me know which one resonates with you and which one you plan to implement, right? Because as you're watching here, what I definitely want for you to take away is this information that I'm going to share and how it can benefit you in growing your business and gaining more visibility. And I'd like to see you implement, not just watch me as an entertainment segment, right? But really learn from this and implement, right? Give it a try right away, right? If you're already doing live streams, it should be pretty easy. You probably have one planned for today or sometime this week. See how you can incorporate what I've shared into what you share this today or this week in your own, on your own platform, your Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're doing your live streams, and incorporate that strategy or these strategies, all right? So the first way to really power up your live stream strategy, right? And this is one of the ways that I truly love and has really, really worked for me. And you may have seen me utilize this on my platforms in the past several weeks and months of my business. And it's been a mainstay of my business for years anyway, right? And that first way, that strategy, is to conduct interviews with experts, influencers, or colleagues, all of the above, right? Do interviews on your Facebook page, in the live stream format, your Facebook page or YouTube or Instagram or your Facebook group, right? I believe you can also live stream on LinkedIn, although I haven't done it yet myself. But do incorporating live streams where you are interviewing or you're in an interview style or panel discussion style live stream, right, is a great way to power up your live stream game, right? It allows you to come across as an expert. It allows you to reach a wider audience if that expert or colleague is also sharing this with their platform. And people tune in more and kind of listen and pay attention to see what's going on when they see that there are 2 people talking about something. What is this what is this that they're talking about? Let me tune in to hear more, right? So really finding ways that you can collaborate with your colleagues or other experts in your niche or influencers, right? However you can, incorporating that in your regular live stream content, right, will do a lot to get you seen as an expert and to increase engagement and interaction on your live streams. If this is something that you've done, go ahead and comment number 1 below. If it's something that you plan to do, comment number 1 as well and let me know that you plan to do this, right? But this is a great way to power up your live stream strategy and gain more clients, more visibility and connection with your audience, right? So that's number 1, right? Easier said than done for some folks, right? But there's no way through it but to do it. So if it's something that seems uncomfortable for you, dare yourself, challenge yourself to get out of that comfort zone and start with a colleague, right? And pick a topic, schedule a date and time that you're going to do the live stream, figure out platform and tech. Right now, I'm using StreamYard.com for this live stream, even though I'm the only one on this live stream. It's not an interview style live stream, but StreamYard.com does allow for you to be able to have that interview type live stream. I believe at the free level, you can have up to 10 people on a live stream with you, a lot of people. But the idea is you can definitely be able to, this is one way that you can, or one platform that you can use to do an interview live stream. You can look into others. I know Zoom is one, BeLive.tv is another, and there's probably more than that. But just giving you a quick tip there as it relates to the tech. But the strategy is to do interview type live streams with colleagues, influencers, and experts, right? And or all of the above, right? So that's number one. Let me check to see if there are any comments. Hi, Marikita. Thank you so much for joining us. A joyful relationship coach from Atlanta, Georgia. Marikita says, I found out the hard way that people love live stream, not video. Number one, either you are doing interviews already or plan to. And actually, knowing both Marikita and Lisa, I have seen them both and interacted with both of them on interview live streams before. So great job, guys. So I know that you're incorporating that strategy. So the second way to power up your live stream strategy in order to gain more visibility, connection, and clients, right? Ready for this one? Is to do reality TV type live streams, right? And when I say reality TV type live streams, it means to bring people in, pull back the curtain, if you will, let them in to the closed door of your business. Let them come behind the back. If you're, if you've flown before, right? If you travel, at some point you may have gotten exposure to the cockpit where the pilot's chamber where he flies the plane, or you may have been in the back of a restaurant, a favorite restaurant where you're friendly with the owners and they've allowed you to see how they create things behind the scenes, right? Open the doors, open the window, give your audience a sneak peek of the behind the scenes of what you're doing in your business. Show that you're real, show that you are acting with intention, show what you're working on, give sneak peeks to something that you're about to launch, or just let people in on your process just a little bit, right? But do behind the scenes type of videos, brainstorm ways that you can let people in. Brainstorm ways that you can let your audience in so that they can see what you're doing, appreciate what you're doing, appreciate the effort that goes into what you're doing, appreciate the passion behind what you're doing. Build that connection to you and how you deliver, and the love that you have for the clients and for your clients and what you do, right? Because it's these things that will build that know, like, and trust factor that will open your audience up enough to wanting to work with you and also wanting change for their lives, right? As a coach or consultant or service provider, you're a change maker or a change agent for your clients, right? You are the window to showing them what's possible if they get help with that, with their relationships, or as they get help with the back end stuff behind their business that takes up so much of their time that they don't get a chance to do the marketing piece or show their face as the business owner or do the things that they need to do to grow their business, right? And because they need your help and your team to help them with the back end stuff because they're so overwhelmed with all of that, right? Speaking specifically to my two viewers here, Marikita and Lisa, because they happen to be live, but you get the gist, right? So you are the window to what your clients, having your clients envision what their after could look like, right? So bring them behind the scenes of your process or behind the scenes of your program, behind the scenes of little tips, right? Not really giving away the store, but little tips that you're sharing with your clients and make them feel like a part of things, right? As they envision taking that step for themselves to make their lives better through your support. All right? So if you've incorporated reality TV behind the scenes content in your live stream strategy, go ahead and comment below with number 2. Or if you plan to, right, go ahead and comment below with 2+, right? And just really sit down and brainstorm ways that you can let your audience in, that you can pull back the curtain on what you do and how you serve, how you support, the magic behind the work that you're doing and the transformation that your clients are experiencing so that your followers can get a sneak peek into that and be inspired and moved towards being a part of that, right? That's the power of reality TV type of content, all right? And it's fun, right? It's more relaxed, right? So if you get nervous doing live streams like this, information style live streams, you get a chance to, you know, be a little imperfect on purpose, right? Because your clients want to see that, yes, it's not all polished, right? Certainly for me, it's not always all polished, right? I could do it behind the scenes and show you my process. Actually, I did a behind the scenes video prior to getting on this live stream, and I can share it later on in the group so that you can see what I'm up to, right? And how, you know, what my setup is like here, okay? But brainstorm ways that you can do that to let your audience in. I have a little trivia here for you. According to, and this is something that I found online as I was preparing for this live stream. According to Livestream's, this is an outfit called Livestream. According to Livestream's latest study, 87% of people would prefer to watch live video if it meant seeing more behind the scenes content, right? And it also goes to show why reality TV is so popular. Why there's so many different kinds of shows, you know, shows about behind the scenes of a plastic surgeon's business or practice, and the kind of clients that they see and the process by which they help them to get those cosmetic transformations, behind the scenes of celebrities' lives, behind the scenes of losing weight, different kinds of reality TV type of shows, right? We like to see things that are not so polished, right? Things that are behind the scenes. We like to see what's behind the curtains, what's behind closed door, how the other half lives. I mean, look at the franchise of The Real Housewives. Oh my goodness. And I used to be really into, I'm not into it anymore. I actually don't watch reality TV that much every now and then I'll watch the Kardashians, but I actually don't watch reality TV that much anymore. But people liked to see how the other half lived. So those shows kind of bring you behind the scenes of that. Their homes, their cars, their relationships, their trips, right? All of that. People like to see that. So you as a business owner, especially with the help of social media and all the functions and abilities that it allows you to do, you can create your own reality TV type content and bring people in behind the scenes of what you do as they follow you, hope to learn from you, and look towards working with you. All right? So that was number 2. Marikita says, makes sense because I love your behind the scenes. Thank you. 2+, Lisa, I said 2+ if you plan to do a behind the scenes video. Awesome. I look forward to seeing them. I'm a part of your group, Lisa, so I'm sure I'll get a notification when you do post that live stream. And if you do, just tag me so that I can make sure to tune in. I do behind the scenes, but very little, -2. But you're going to do one. Okay, Marikita says, I'm going to do one today. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Loving this. So look out for my behind the scenes video later on today as well. Let me get back to my notes. So I've shared two ways to power up your live stream strategy so far to gain visibility, connection, and clients. The third way, right, to power up your live stream strategy that I think you're going to find really useful is to turn your blog posts, your articles, or other meaty content that you've posted in text form, right? Turn that into live content. So this is where you may be stuck on what to live stream about. You're sold, that live stream, right? And I've shared some great facts with you today. So you're sold on the fact that live stream content will bring you more engagement. I've shown you some ways to gain more visibility. It will help you to connect with your audience in a much deeper level, enabling them to say yes to your programs and working with you as your clients. But what to live stream about, right? Even though I did share a couple of things that you can live stream on, right? But you need more content, right? Turn your written content, and I know that as you're watching this, you are sharing written content, turn that into live streams, right? Even a one-liner tip can be can make up the content for a live stream, say a 3 to 5 minute live stream. So if there's a tip, a one-liner, tips or one-liners, or articles that you've written or posts that you've done on social media as it relates to to populate your social media and to give tips and share tips to your followers, turn that content or repurpose that content into a live stream. You can change the name or not change the name, right? Believe me, as much as you think people are paying attention, they're not, right? They're not paying as close attention as you may think. And even if they do, there's some people that will consume your content more in the written form because they can just read it and go on at their pace. Some people are really fast readers and they can read your content in less than 2 minutes and they're off, as opposed to watching your maybe 20-minute live stream, 50-minute live stream on that same piece of content where you're going to talk a little bit more. I mean, look at me. Right now, I'm at 30 minutes, the 30-minute mark into this particular live stream. And in terms of my notes, it's barely a paragraph long, right? My points are one-liners, right? I have some notes on the screen here, right? And I've turned this into a 30-minute live stream so far at this count, right? But look at your posts, your blog posts or articles, or even your tips, and repurpose that content into a live stream. Just expand on the point, right? So if it was a one-liner and you gave, think about if you were at an event and somebody says, what's the best tip you can give me about having more happiness in my relationship? And you said, I have one tip for you. And you share with them a one-liner. And they're like, but how? What do you mean? How can I make that work? Right? Expand on that tip through your live stream, right? And how can you expand on that tip to explain it deeper and better for the person that's listening, right? And that's live stream content right there, right? And it can be 3 minutes, right? 2 to 3 minutes minimum. Can be as long as you want to make it, right? I mean, what I do here each week is a more meatier, longer live stream, right? Because I consider these weekly live streams to be my weekly speaking engagement, my weekly training, a resource for my followers to count on, where they're going to get valuable tips and strategies to grow their businesses, and they'll be able to learn from me and connect with me in a deeper way. I make it interactive because I do ask you to comment, even if you're watching the replay. So this is a different format, but I have done live streams that are just about 5 minutes as well, right? Depending on what I'm trying to convey. So use the content that you've posted in the written form and repurpose that for your live stream content, enabling you to get more interaction. You may just find that you get more interaction on the live stream about that very same tip or content piece than you did for the textual content piece itself, right? And it's just more touch points for your audience to hear from you. And the more they hear from you, the more they get to know you. The more chances they have to connect from you, the more chances they have to want to be in your space, right? And as a footnote to all of this, not another way, but as a footnote, try to always incorporate some kind of a call to action in your live streams. It can be as simple as asking persons to comment below to say where they're logging in from. And certainly, in your live stream content, you want to remind people about chances to work with you if you're in a program launch, or chances to attend an event that you're staging, or chances to, that or opportunities that you make available for your audience to have consultations with you, right? So utilize the opportunity of the live stream, the engagement that you're getting, the viewership that you're getting, to remind people of your events, of your programs, and of chances to speak with you, to learn more about the work that you're doing with clients as they look for a chance, an opportunity to hear more about what you're doing, to see if it could be right fit for them. Does that make sense? So if number 3 is a point that you found really valuable and you plan to use this to create more live stream content, comment below with a 3+. If you've done this before, just comment below with a 3, right? And certainly remember the call to action. All right? So quick recap in terms of 3 ways that you can power up your live stream strategies to gain more visibility, connection, and clients. Number 1 is to create interview style contents. Reach out to your colleagues, to influencers, to experts, even to clients, right? Asking clients to kind of give a little bit of insight to your viewers on what their experience was like in working with you. Number 2 is to incorporate some reality TV type content. Pull back the curtain. Let people in the door, open the window for them, if you will, to see your process, how you work, how you plan, the results that you're getting for your clients, or whatever you can brainstorm that you can showcase and show persons behind the scenes of what you're doing, right? To develop that reality TV feel to your live stream content. And number 3 is to turn your blog posts, your articles, your tips, or other content into live streams. All right? Always include a call to action at the end of your live streams. Let me see the comments that I have here. Yes, Marikita is saying that is a great source of topics that I forget about. 3, you're doing this, and 3+ you plan to implement. And Marita says, I forget the call to action. Well, this live stream was a great reminder for you. All right. Now, here's my call to action, right? If you're on my email list, you would have been privy to this, right? But I am going to let you in here. If you don't already know, I want to share something with you. Let's see. I have it written down somewhere. I need to find it. Uno momento. Okay. So I shared this only with my email list, but if you're watching this live stream and you've stuck with me to the end, you're going to be rewarded for that, because I'm not quite sure I'm going to share it in the group, right? Because I really want this to be exclusive, but here you go, right? I am hosting 2 virtual events this week. It's going to take the form of a meetup, a connection circle, if you will, a discussion circle, and it's going to help me to connect with you, as well as help you to connect with some members of my community. And it's going to help me to provide more resources that will serve you better. I delivered 2 events this year that were completely on point for what this community, as well as the wider coaching community that the events got exposure to this year so far. One was called the Next Level Secrets Summit, and the other was the Coach and Profit Giveaway. I am creating more resources for you to learn more about growing your business, and I want to hear from you. So I wanted to get a group together and let you in on a couple of secret things that I'm working on and get your feedback on that. But I didn't just want to pick your brain. I didn't just want to be the only one benefiting from this. So I decided to create what I'm calling a Connect, Discuss, and Learn Circle event. Connect, Discuss, and Learn, right? And it's going to be held over Zoom. It's going to be behind closed doors. It's not going to be broadcast. It's going to be a small, intimate group. And I'm going to, I've scheduled it in segments where there's going to be some time for you to connect with each other. In the discussion segment is where I'm going to be putting forth a couple of secret things that I'm working on to get your feedback on it, right? Because I want to hear from you, right? My resources will only help you if they're pointed and they're what makes sense for you, right? I can't do that if I haven't heard from you. And I've spent a great deal of time, including the survey that some of you may have completed last week, but I've spent a great deal of time and effort and resources into making sure that your voice is heard and what you need to grow your business right now where you are to that next level, right? Whether it's high 4-figure months or 5-figure months so that you're on track for your business goal this year. Whatever that is, if I don't know what it is, I can't provide that, right? And so I really want to give you a chance to have your voice heard in the discussion segment of things. And then the learn segment of the Connect, Discuss, and Learn Circle event, closed door events, 2 events this week that I'm having, right? One of them is tomorrow. In the learn segment, I'm going to have an open Q&A for you to have my input on a burning question or issue in your business right now. So you're going to walk away with some new friends. You're going to walk away knowing that you had a chance to put on the table the issues that mean much and that make sense to get you to your next level and have it influence what comes out from me and my team in the upcoming weeks. You'll have an actual say in that. So it will be on point again, and you have a chance to learn, right? So you walk away with an answer to a burning issue or question. So I want to invite you to be a part of this. If you'd like to be a part of this, comment below with the word send me, with the phrase send me details, and I'll send you a private message. Another option is to send me a private message, right? Or email me at info@stephanietreasure.com, right? And let me know that you want to hear about the circle events that I'm having this week, in case you can't remember. Connect, discuss, and learn, right? So either comment below with send me details, send me a private message, and I'll send you the details, or email me at info@stephanietreasure.com, and I'll send you the details then. All right, it's time sensitive. It's going to be about 60 minutes long, 60 to 75 minutes thereabout, because I want to give you, each person attending, a chance to have their questions answered. It will be 10 persons max on each of these circle segments that I'm hosting this week. And it's invitation only. So to be a part of it, there's no sign-up page. You definitely have to comment below with send me details, send me a private message, or email me using the email address info@stephanietreasure.com, right? That's my call to action for you. So congratulate yourself if you stay to the end, even if you're watching the replay, because now you know, or if you're on my list, you probably already know, all right? So I look forward to hearing from you and to hosting these circles. I hope you got great value from this live stream. Okay, so Marikita and Lisa has asked me to send them the details. So as you tune in, even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and click send me the details and comment below with send me the details, or private message me or send me an email, and I'll send you those details. And I look forward to hearing from you and seeing some of you in the Connect, Discuss, and Learn circle. All right. Thank you for tuning into this edition of my Tuesday live stream, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. All right? Take care. Bye.